Oh, hello? Am I here? Am I live? I don't know. Am I good? I actually need I need you guys to tell me if I'm good or not right now because I Sarah. I need you guys to tell me if I'm good or not. My computer, I'm not joking, just turned off. During the countdown, my computer straight up just turned off. Wait, you were able to redeem first again? Oh no. How is that possible? What? What happened? What's going on? No. I don't understand. This is not off to a good start. I've been here the whole time. I'm filthy rich. Well, I don't know what's going on anymore. Rouge, thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. What happened? What's going on? Well, I hi everyone. We're doing it live, I guess. I was literally messaging someone moments, I'm not kidding, less than 60 seconds before I hit the go live. I was messaging someone and telling them about how my computer was completely messed up. And then during the countdown, I have a battery backup here on off to the side, and just in case something weird happens with the power in my and everything. And my battery backup switched to backup mode and sent a signal to my computer to turn off because something, I guess my power flickered for a second randomly, and so my computer just shut off. Hello and goodbye, Rouge. I know you got to be lurky for worky. Thank you so much for stopping in even for a moment. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, and I don't know how I'm still live, frankly. But here we are. Hello, everybody. That was a weird start, but it looks like Sapphire didn't repost the go live, so I'm gonna assume everything's working fine. And you guys can. Are you sure you're live? I don't know anymore. To be honest with you, I have genuinely no idea anymore, and that's fine. But hello, Sarah. Hello, Huntra. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Rouge. And goodbye, Rouge. I hope you guys are doing. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a lovely day. So far, I forgot to turn on my. Okay, we're turning on the light right now. I forgot to turn on my stupid light again. I can't automate that one. That's the reason it's not on. Come on, Swan, get it together. Sarah, is that our couple name? Is that our duo name? Swan. Oy vey. Well, that's us. All right, let me check my request queue, I guess. I see I have a hydrate. Hunter, you probably could hit the hydrate early because the stream was busted. But thank you for the hydrate. We have a lot of shit to do today, just to be clear. We are going to finish 100%ing Katamari Damacy first. Then after that, we are going to, if I do that fast enough, then I'm going to do chapter 8 of Celeste. Because which shouldn't take super long. And then after, and if depending on timing, basically, I'm going to do that. And then we don't end stream until we finish 100%ing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is going to be a long stream. We're going to be here for a while. We're going to lock the fuck in. And by lock in is then we're going to get very distracted the whole time. We're going to be extraordinarily distracted the whole time, but we're going to do it. That's the goal for today. We are doing, we got this, or Sean has got this. Yeah, we're going to be busy today. So again, to recap, Katamari. Yeah, I was going to say, when do you actually lock in? I guess I never lock in. I guess I've never locked in a day in my life, Sarah. Is that what you want me to say? I kid. Well, we are gonna, but yeah, we got 2 or 3 games that we're playing today. Katamari should take us a little while because it's an auto scroller of a game. So we can't not, it's just going to take however much time it's going to take. And that's that. And then, if we're doing really good on time, we'll do Celeste too. Sean, locked in. Computer, no. Chat, maybe. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, let's also just hope that my computer stays on, because I don't actually know why it turned off, and that's a little scary to me because nothing else in my house flickered. At least I don't think so. I mean, I could check like the clock on my oven and see if it's busted. I don't know. Either way, I've also I've been trying to sip on some coffee. This is my coffee mug for the day, if anyone's curious. I'm sipping on some iced coffee. I was sent a recipe on how to make like pour over iced coffee, and I've been making that a lot lately. But yeah, I'm sipping on some iced coffee right now, trying to get some caffeine in me. So it'll take a little bit of time before it hits anyway, but Katamari doesn't really require that much brain. Oh goodness. But Sarah, Hannah, I hope you are both doing really well, and Huntra too. I don't know if you're hanging out or if you were stopping in for just a split second, but either way, I hope you all are doing, I hope you're doing wonderfully right now. Us in and out. Okay, heard. Also, by the way, we're opening this box today because we are finishing the game. We are finally going to know what is in this box that was given to me years ago, actual years ago, and has been sitting on the shelf behind me. We are going to finally know what's inside this box at the end of this stream. But I spent so much, and I mean so much time grinding off camera. I spent a ridiculous amount of time, maybe doing... Thank you for the hydrate, Huntra. I'm gonna need it, to be honest. I spent a ridiculous amount of time doing a bunch of material grinding. We are done with all of that. I know what's left in Breath of the Wild, and it's gonna take some time. I also have to fight the hardest boss in the game, which is not the final boss. I am gonna have to fight the hardest boss in the game. So yeah, we got some work to do. But Sarah, Hannah, and Huntra, if you're around, how are you guys doing? We chilling? Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're chilling. Hopefully everything's all good. I keep looking at my ears and I keep looking at my piercings, and I kind of want I kind of wish I had more piercings. Legitimately, I keep looking at them and I'm like, I kind of want more. I'm gonna be real. All I'm saying is that to Huntra or anyone, or if anyone's lurking that is nearby, just so you know, I could be very easily convinced to go get a piercing impromptu, just right now. Just saying. I could be not like right now, like literally right now, but like I'm just saying that I could be very easily convinced. I told you they were a gateway. They are a gateway. I also know that the moment I get my my first tattoo, I'm gonna get like I'm gonna have tattoos all over me almost pretty quickly. You have to let them heal. I mean, this one's mostly there. It's mostly healed, you know, or healed enough at this point. Like I can sleep on this side fine. That's not a problem. What you're gonna get, also let things heal properly. I have been considering third lobe, and I've been considering either a third lobe or a stud. I don't know terminology, but I guess I can like zoom in on my ear for a little bit. So like I don't know ear terminology, but basically I've been considering getting like something either a little further up, like above this one here, or getting like full on, like just get an industrial on this side. Both of which have been things I've been thinking about. When did I get this one? When did I get this one? Let me check my calendar because I wrote it on my calendar because I'm a turbo nerd. It was a bit ago at this point. When did I get? Not 3 months ago. You are correct. It was not 3 months ago. That is a true which is considered the absolute minimum for cartilage pierce. All right. Hunter coming in with facts and logic. Man. God. Not 3 months ago. You are correct. It was probably about a month. It was... I got my piercing. I got this helix right here on May 21st. That is when I got it. May 21st. It took me a second to find it on my calendar, but which is a month and a half, but not 3. Let's see. Chilling, not crashing out. Sarah, that does not instill confidence in me. I'm going to be very honest with you. I know vaguely because friends, but I have none but a nose stud. I have a daith, which I love. I don't know what a daith is. That's one I don't have but really want. What is a daith? Also, I don't know why this isn't the case. Let me fix something. Huntra, I need to fix something for you. Something's wrong. The problem is that I have 3 forward helixes and I don't know I have room. I mean, I don't know what a daith is. I guess I could look it up. I was gonna say, Sarah, if you want to send a picture either in DM or not, I'd be curious. But also, I can just look it up because we have the internet. Oh, daith is cool. Got it. So daith is got it. Interesting. So daith is like, I don't know, like try to point basically. I think it's like here, right? Like it's like a hoop here, I'm understanding. From here to here. I was working on the photo. Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. I understand now. Yeah, that one looks cool, but also, yes, I can imagine that one would take a little while to heal, honestly. And close those. I got it for migraines, but it did nothing. But it's wait, hold on. Is it supposed to help with migraines? Legitimate question. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. Allegedly. Interesting. Interesting. I genuinely had no idea. Allegedly. I was trying to see. There's one more thing I was trying to check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I only have 8. All right. Yeah. Huntra. There we go. I fixed you. Congratulations, you have a gem now. You can test it if you're having a migraine. Pinch that spot and see if it brings relief. Oh, I will try that next time I have a migraine. That's genuinely interesting because it's like one of that to me, like, I know this is not the same thing, but that to me like gives me the same kind of vibe as whenever like you have someone like whenever you're like getting a brain freeze or whatever, and so they recommend that you either put your thumb or your tongue, or you put your thumb or something like that on the roof of your mouth to like try to stop the brain freeze faster. It's like giving me the same vibe as like that kind of tip, and that works. Frankly, it works super well. But maybe a little. Only other piercing I have is nose. You have a nose piercing. Oh, that's cool. I had eyebrow, but it ripped out. Oh, you have a belly button. Tongue that took it out. Oh my goodness. I have so many questions now. That's crazy. I have so many questions now. Also rip. Yeah, basically. Sarah. For your nose piercing, is it off to one side? Again, I don't know terminology, so I apologize in advance. Is it off to like one side, or is it like on the bridge here? I have legitimately debated. I have debated if I wanted to get a piercing on one side or not, either a stud or probably a stud. Yeah, Lux, we're talking about piercings right now. Talking about piercings. Huntra's got some. Huntra has some extraordinary. Well, I'm being so genuine right now. Huntra has probably one of the coolest like piercing, like just general like earring and piercing setups of anybody I know, hands down. They are extraordinarily cool. And whatnot. I would be. But I wish I would. You know, they got a lot of really cool earrings and everything. They have a really cool setup too. Maybe. Oh yes, the hydrate. But yes, Sean, you would look so good with a nose piercing. So I have been seeing some. I have been debating if I want to get a nose piercing off like on one side. I do not think I would look good with a bridge, or like whatever the bridge one is. Personally, it's not really my vibe, but I would like one side. I could see myself going with like a stud or something. Black hoop or a black hoop. Yeah, like some kind of like hoop, either black or silver. It looks so good. Interesting. Thank you for the hydrate. Admittedly, not having my ears pierced makes gifts confusing and challenging. Box, it's you. Welcome in. You lovely, lovely man. What is up, my friend? We're talking piercings right now. I know Lux has a lot of really cool ones too. Huntra, if you want to, I'm gonna DM it to you as well. Or here, Huntra, if you go to my stream Discord, and you go to the photos channel and you scroll up just a little bit, Lux posted their both tattoo and piercing setup. if you would like to see both of those things. Won't be here long as of the day off. I'm hanging with the family. Want to lurk and love? Absolutely. We're going to be here for a long time, Bucks. We got 2, maybe 3 games we're playing today. So we're here. We're here today. But yes, Huntra, if you want to see hell to the yes. Yeah, we're playing we're in 100% Katamari Damacy after I stop yapping. Then we're gonna make, if there's extra time, we might do chapter 8 of Celeste. And then after that, we are going to play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and we're going to 100% the game. This stream does not end until I've 100%ed Zelda Breath of the Wild and I've opened this box. That is the rule of the stream. Absolutely. I just need to find my way there. Here, Huntra, I'm going to send you in a text message really quickly a link to the post so you can just click it and it'll take you there immediately. Because I appreciate you. That way you don't have to hunt for it. Love to see pics of yours if you're willing to share, Huntra. Yes, if you're willing to share, Huntra, obviously you don't have to, but if you are willing to share, you're more than welcome to post them in the same like channel in the Discord, or if you don't want to post it publicly, I'm sure you could send DMs to people who would want to see, who would be interested, or something along those lines. Obviously, whatever's within your comfort level. And no shame if you're not comfy. Sarah, I want to see yours. I want to see your piercings too. If you're, again, same pretext applies. All right. I think we are getting to the point where I think we need to play Katamari. We need to actually play the video game today. Like I said, we got a lot to do today, but we can keep yapping. We got a lot to do today. We got stuff and things we got to do. All right, let's see here. And so loud. Such a loud. It's the loudest video game I've ever played. And then it immediately doesn't work. Awesome. Really cool. I definitely didn't spend a bunch of time trying to set it up before the stream, so that's really cool and awesome. Are you gonna play are you going to play We Heart Katamari sometime after you finish Damacy? Yes, I want to play all the Katamari games for the stream, and frankly, I'd be down to 100% all the Katamari games for the stream. But why is there an ad playing? Did the ad not run because my stream broke? Oh man, Twitch. All right, it's fine. But yes, I want to play all the Katamari games. I'm a little sad that we only have 3 of them on PC right now. So I'm hoping that they release Beautiful Katamari and Katamari Forever on PC soonish, but I'm not holding my breath. It sounds like we're gonna be forced to do ads here in a second, which is also really annoying. So I might go ahead and run them right now while I figure out why my stream is broken and not working, which is really cool and awesome. I'm not going to switch to the BRB screen. we're going to sit in this. We're going to sit on this screen while I debug, but I am going to go ahead and press the add button right now because it shouldn't be running, but I guess it is. All right. Thank you, Huntra. Why? We can hear Katamari music. Yeah, you can definitely hear the music, but it's the overlay is not working. What if I just add source game capture? It just won't pick it up. And I don't know why. What if I add source window capture? Windows 10 capture audio. I don't see Katamari there either. Okay, well that's cool. What the heck? We love Katamari because the passive notes they make while you explore the world remain in my brain still to this day. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize that. I don't really have a ton of experience with We Heart Katamari for some reason. What's even weirder is that I have a different instance of OBS open, and that instance of OBS is capturing Katamari just fine. It's just this instance that's like not. That's like fighting me. I hate that it's like paused whenever I'm clicked out. What if I change it to windowed mode? Does it? Add sorb. This is driving me a little batty. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, hold. We are getting somewhere. Legitimately, it was working right before I started stream. That's the part that's like really getting me. And I'm very sorry that you guys are having to watch me do this, because this is actually like, it was working a second ago. That's my favorite way to deal with these kind of issues. What if I do?
Hello, gamers.
Hello, Inky. Welcome in. Give me one moment. I'm debugging an extraordinarily annoying issue right now. Windows 10, no capture. I can capture the audio. Gotta be lurky. Absolutely no worries. Please, please, please take care of yourself. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, Luna. I think let me swap this over. Goes deep thinking. I'm trying so hard right now. It's the Katamari decided to not work in OBS after I hit the go live button. Which is crazy because I literally I booted it up before hitting go live to make sure this wouldn't happen. And instead it's, but also I had my, like, Luna, I went live and then my computer shut down during the countdown at the beginning of the stream. My computer fully turned off and I had to turn it back on to before Twitch realized that I went offline. So we're having a bit of a day right now. Okay. All right, whenever I think, is the audio good? Can you guys hear the video game? And is it a good volume compared to, I know it's cutting in and out. That's because I keep clicking in and out. But are we good? Are we good? Is this sound good compared to my voice? I'm going to keep talking out loud so that you guys can hear my voice compared to the video game. And I can turn up or down the video game or my voice if needed. Sounds okay? All right, well, I'm just gonna, game is a bit quiet. I can turn up the game. That's easy. How about now? Maybe if, sounds good. Thank you so much, Luna. I appreciate it. All right, gamers, we're gonna play video games. That's what we're doing. And then we're gonna go to here. We're gonna turn this. Shout out. No. Oh, wait. Oh yes. Apologies. I do want to do shout outs. I'm just been. Boop. But yes, please. So we got stuff to do today. How are you doing, Luna? And let me see if I can catch up just a smidgen on chat as well. OG saw yours is like goals level amazing. I have such a hard time with even my 1-4 helix. Goal would be like 3 like yours plus jewelry is phenomenal. Yeah, no, Huntra's jewelry is genuinely amazing. Like Huntra has some like incredibly cool setup. It's good to know. Those are the ones the most nervous to get. Ford helixes weren't actually that bad. Oh. I'm nervous about like whenever I end up getting like my industrial or and other stuff like that. To be honest with you. All right. Let me get this guide open, scroll down. And I didn't mean to click that, but here we are. I don't know which one level I'm doing. I didn't realize the clicking would. Oh, is this Make a Star 9? Did I get the thing from Make a Star 9? I don't think I did. Well, this is good anyway, because I need to do this, but I need to go make a star 9. I need to go up the chimney when I'm at like 4.5 meters. Okay. But yes, I hope you're doing well, Luna. We got stuff to do today, and I've really goofed. Just be prepared. Industrials are notoriously hard to heal, but I do think you have the anatomy for it. Just be prepared for 2 years of healing. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure it'll be completely fine, and I will definitely, I'm sure it'll be completely fine. But I want one, so you know. Your anatomy is like perfect for snug. It's crazy. I've been told that dates aren't in my future. That's okay. Conches will be my alternative. I don't know if I don't think I have the anatomy for a daith. I could be wrong, but I feel like mine's. I don't think I have the anatomy for it, which is fine. I don't know if I'm looking for a daith is cool, but I don't know if it's what I'm looking for. I do, but I don't know. I want to just get a bunch of them anyway. I'm at the point I'm currently at the point where if somebody like in my life comes up to me and says, hey, we're gonna go get piercings right now, I'm like, bet. I'll just get another one. Because it is in fact a gateway drug. This song gets stuck in my head. OMG, I wish we lived closer. Yeah, no kidding. I completely agree. You see, to go get nose piercings? Yeah. Look, I need more people to play board games with anyway. So, assuming you're super down to play board games, that would also be a reason. Board games. I'm a very big board game nerd. I have so many board games in my house that I have yet to play. And I love playing other people's games too. Board games, I have so many. Heck yes. Yeah, I have so Lux, I have so many board games. You have no idea. I have so many board games. We were supposed to share pics of our games. Yeah, I forgot. I want to be so upfront, and this is not just to you, but this is to everyone here. I have ADHD. I am unmedicated. I use coffee and caffeine as my general stimulant of choice, and that's good enough most of the time. But regardless, I have ADHD, which means that I forget things a lot. So please, never, ever feel bad about like reaching out multiple times in a row or reminding me to do a thing and telling me you can't, like, that I forgot or whatever. I will never be annoyed. I will always appreciate it 100% of the time, because my ADHD brain only lives in the current moment at all times, and very often has what's it called? Very often ADHD people also have like a cone of vision problem, where it's like if it's not in your cone of vision, it doesn't exist, kind of thing. And so I definitely struggle a lot with that. So again, don't ever, if you randomly remember, just message. I have probably forgotten, and I am happy. I will never be upset. Non-competitive and willing to play, but also none friends close by. Group objective board games. I actually I like group objective board games, or actually a lot of the board games that I own are actually, all right, I actually need to go get that present now before it despawns. I either like group objective board games, or I'm actually a really big fan of what's it called? So I own a lot of competitive games, competitive board games, where everyone can't, like, Thank you for the hydrate. Where everyone can't like directly mess with the other people's stuff, but it's kind of like a high score game. A good example of that, but like you can like indirectly mess with other people's plans. A good example of that is like Everdell. Everdell's a really popular board game that everyone's kind of like, your goal is to like get the most victory points, and everyone's building like their own individual like cities and everything, but there's not like a card that says go to somebody else's city and like destroy their stuff or whatever, and it's not like directly competitive like Catan or anything else like that. So like yeah, I have a bunch of those kind of games. Everdell, love worker placement games. Yes, I love I love worker placement games so much. Worker placement games are genuinely top tier for me. We need to play Deep Regrets. What is Deep Regrets? I don't know that one. You might have showed it to me. I just might not remember it by name, Huntra. Also, hola papas, welcome in. But yes, Lux, for board games, there's two things. One, worker placement, two, engine builders. I love those kind of games so much. Genuinely 10 out of 10, one of my favorite kinds of board games. I will happily drop everything to go to play a worker placement, engine builder kind of board game, hands down. And if you ever want to play, I know we don't live near one another, but if you want to play at the very least over like Tabletop Simulator, I am 100% down anytime. Absolutely. I love playing board games. Also, welcome in, Addie. How am I doing today? I'm doing actually pretty good. My computer did shut off while I was live, which was really cool, but we're dealing with it. I forgot again. I forgot the objective. Where's the smokestack? There it is. OMG, heck yeah. Yeah, let's go. Oh, that's sick. I love it when it happens. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a time right now. Comes to my stream, but it's fine. Oh, did I get too big? Where's the present? Oh, I am too big to get it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we just got to restart the level. Cthulhian fishing. That sounds really cool, Huntra. Huntra, that sounds super, super cool. If you have it in front of you, if you want to post a picture in the Tabletop Games channel in the Discord, that would be lovely. Or I'll look it up later. Either or. But that sounds sick. I just want to confirm. Do I have this item, the Aloha set? I need to figure out lunch because I'm hungry. You should figure out lunch. I have not eaten today yet, though, so I am a hypocrite saying that. Aloha set. Aloha set. I did not see a Aloha set, so I'm probably missing it still. Well, dang. Sir, I haven't eaten. What do you want? I haven't eaten yet. I'm sorry. I'm not available to feed you. Huntra, you don't have to be responsible for feeding me. It's I'm an adult. I was about to say I'm an adult who can feed himself, but clearly I can't for some reason. I'll have to find something here soon. Maybe during this first like break, I'll make some like popcorn chicken. I'll put some. Mine roll a star. No, this feels wrong. I feel like I'm in the wrong level. I should be in make a star 9 right now. Music was wrong. Make a star 7, 3, 6, 8, 9. Make a star 9. That's where the smokestack is, yeah. Maybe I was in the wrong level before. Maybe that's why the present wasn't there. Well, that would explain a lot, actually. You know, that's fine. Either way, Huntra, I can feed myself. I pinky swear. I'll probably make some like popcorn chicken and just like put a little bit of ranch and buffalo sauce and wrap it in a tortilla. That will sustain me. And that will sustain me. And that's about as good as we're gonna get. I'll lurk while I clean my kitchen. Enjoy your lurk, papas. I hope you're doing well as well. Thank you for asking. Okay. Hope it sparkles. All right. I love this song so much, actually. All right, let's see. Gracias, beautiful Sean. I don't know how to take compliments. You and Sarah both coming in are you both are something else. Thank you. I will thank you. I will say thank you, and I will blush, and I will have no way to respond. But I appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Doing my best to stay cool. Yeah, it's so hot here. Where Huntra and I are, it's ridiculously hot right now. I think it's like feels like over 100 right now. Like it's something actually atrocious. I do not recommend it for anyone. It's actually the worst. I also know it's just hot everywhere right now, so maybe we're not unique maybe in that way. But regardless, I know it's really hot where we are. Today especially. I was gonna go on like a hike this morning, then I overslept because of insomnia last night. And then I was thankful that I didn't, because I walked outside to take my trash out and it was genuinely too hot. Like I walked outside and I actually like could feel myself immediately sweating because of how disgustingly hot it was. So strong, I don't recommend it. Okay. The second I get to 3 meters is when I need to go to the new city, the new section. I need to go get this present so that way we're not doing this over and over again. Lux, I do have to ask, am I playing this game bad? Are you a Katamari expert and you're just watching me play this game and like rolling around like an idiot? Is there possible to play this game wrong? I don't know. Just curious more than anything, I guess. I think the South comes hand in hand with sweating. Yeah, it does, and I agree. It does kind of come hand in hand here. It's just a little toasty, but also like so inky. That is true. Oh, that's bad. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. Oh man, the game hated that. I hated that. I'd never seen that before. That's new. Yeah, like it's a little bit of that inky, but also like at the same time, I know some people, like a bunch of people who live like considerably north of where I am. I live around Atlanta, Georgia. I know a bunch of people who live like considerably north. And it's actually hotter there than it is here. It's both hotter and more humid. Which is crazy to me. All right, let's see. There's a smokestack here somewhere. I need to find it immediately and make sure that I get the present. Right here, maybe? I'm trying to get this present and then I'll get the water. I promise, Huntra, my second priority is to drink water. There's the present. Okay. And then immediately dropped it. Really funny. Be sure to keep it in the Katamari at the end. Yep. I don't know where it is though. Did I already lose it? Oh yeah, I did. I literally already lost it. Okay. I need to roll the Katamari big enough that it's like, no, it doesn't like, it can't leave. Okay, water. I also need to be drinking my coffee or this day is going to be an actual disaster for you all. Nah, you good, bestie. Despite having played so much, I still get motion sickness. I feel like you don't do the trick where you jump over the opposite side of the Katamari very often, though. That is a true statement. I do... there we go. What's the trick? That one. I do forget that I can do that at any moment. It's like, I was like, press every button to remember what the button is to do that. I guess I'll grab these fence posts and maybe that'll be big enough. Just need to get to the point where I can pick up trees. Once I can pick up trees, it's over. All right. I also feel like I lack a lot of like pop culture-y references, especially Japanese pop culture-y references. And so I'm sure there's a lot of references and everything in Katamari that I just like completely miss because I lack knowledge of popular things. You can't watch this game on anything but the tiniest of screens. Oh, I'm sorry, Huntra. Yeah, it is a little dizzying. Definitely when you're not like in control, it's really rough. Hopefully you're watching it in a small enough screen that it's not insufferable right now. If I had a way to zoom out more, I would, but the game straight up does not give you that option. So I feel like zooming out would actually make the motion a little bit better, potentially. I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't really get motion sick, so I don't really know about what you can do to like really mitigate it, I guess. Ooh, I've never tried to play it on the Switch screen, for example. There's so many things happening on the smaller screen. I feel like there's more I miss. Maybe. I don't know. I actually find, I mean, I have a Switch 2, which has a bigger screen, to be fair. But I actually find on the Switch 2 that like, and my Steam Deck both, that like the screen size is actually like really good for a lot of games. I think it's only games that like, I don't know, it's like games like Final Fantasy VII Remake and stuff like that, that I'm really like fully unable to engage with unless it's on like a big screen. Katamari is actually better for me if I'm not playing it. Hannah. Hannah, please. Unless you mean, well, hold on. Unless Hannah is not being sassy and she's actually talking about, unless she's talking about just like watching it, because Huntra was actually that way with what is it, Outer Wilds, where like Outer Wilds was like they couldn't play it themselves, but we ended up watching a playthrough together and it was completely fine because it wasn't the because they weren't the one at the controller. Like something about like that medium like helped a lot. God, I was so sick. We're picking up trees. This is good. We're good. We're making good progress now. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, Outer Wilds is like talk about a game that's like so perfectly able to be like motion to get like can give you like some crazy motion sickness and everything, because like the game is, you know, you're navigating space and there's no real inherent direction in space. Things aren't like north or south or east or west or whatever, because there's no, everything's relative to everything. And the way, so like, you know, a spaceship is going to obviously control in such a way that makes it easy to, like, I totally understood. It's been a warning that I've been giving to anyone who is playing Outer Wilds as well, that I recommend is like, hey, like if you can handle the motion sickness, you're going to love this game. But if you can't, then like watch, I think we watched Point Crow. Is that right? Yeah, we watched Point Crow, right? Huntra play Outer Wilds. I'm trying to remember if we watched Point Crow or RT. Yee. Okay. Both creators, both are larger creators that I do strongly recommend to literally anyone. I think both Eric, Point Crow, and RT Game are absolutely great creators and are 100% inspirations for the kind of content I like to make. Trying so hard to not just like break into song right now. I love this game's soundtrack so much. Ah, yes, the Chaos Goblins. Hello, Cass. Welcome in. Eric and RT are wild. Hell yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I love both of them. Both Eric and Point Crow are phenomenal. 10 out of 10. But I hope you're doing well, Cass. We got a busy day ahead of us here in Sean's Stream World. We're 100%ing 2 games today. Need to find some buildings, or I need to go to the part of the level that is actually expecting me to do this. What am I doing? I believe in you. You got this. Thank you. We're gonna 100%. We're gonna finish 100% in Katamari Damacy. Then we're going to. Then if there's time, we're going to do Celeste Chapter 8. And then after that, the stream the stream doesn't end until I've 100%ed Breath of the Wild, and I've opened this mysterious box that I've been given many years ago. That's our game plan. We're working today. And meanwhile, I am barely caffeinated and having a super ADHD day, so I'm going to be hella distracted during all of that. So that's so it's great and awesome. Iggy says she believes in you too. Hell yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the support. All right. I mean, we beat the objective. We're just now on a 7-minute timer. I assume that's what she said. She flopped over the side of her bed staring at me. Look, yeah, I don't know. I was just willing to fully accept it. I was just like, yeah, probably. Right, let's see. I do think that I am oh yeah, hydrates. Thank you. Need to. There we go. All right. Just trying to. I don't think the world's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, with the Katamari, like just destroying literally all these buildings. I genuinely don't think that. I think this is not fine, potentially. Like, I understand, like, the stars in the sky are missing and everything, but also, like, it's either that or Mom, where are my greenies? I'm choosing to believe she's being supportive. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that it's probably being supportive and definitely not thinking about food. No, we need to get you Katamari. Wait, oh, by the way. Oh, sorry. Oh, by the way, every time I open my Switch and see Katamari, I get sad I can't play it. We do need to get you Katamari. We absolutely need to get you Katamari. The game is such a good, legitimately, this, We Love Katamari and Katamari, Once Upon a Katamari, all three, like the ones that are now available, are phenomenal games. They are exactly the kind of relaxing that I want. One day. Come on. Here we go. The game isn't expecting me to get much bigger than this anyway. But we still have 4 minutes to kill because I'm a gamer, I guess. All right, let's see. I might step away for a moment, even potentially. Actually, that is what I'm going to do. So that way I'm able to actually eat food. I'm going to step away for 2 seconds, but I'm leaving the game open. Because I'm going to go put something in the air fryer for like 2 seconds. So everyone behave yourselves. I swear to God, if I come back to the chat and you guys aren't behaving yourselves, you will get detention. I'm so serious right now. You will get detention if you don't behave yourself. Never, Sarah. Sarah, I'm so serious. If I walk away from this computer and I hear you misbehaving, you're gonna get it. All right, quick BRB. But we're just gonna hang out here while the timer expires.
to make a single star in the sky. To you, oh, to you.
What is this slander? What's going on? What do you mean, lukewarm Sean? What do you mean? I behaved? Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's be clear. Bomb Sean. Sean is Lux, not you two. There's Bomb behaving. Sean is hot. Sewon is hot. Sean is hot. Katamari timer present. Bomb hot Sean. Bomb cold Sean. Bomb lukewarm Sean. Is this behaving? Is this the definition of behaving? I don't know if this is behaving. Yes? I'm not quite sure if that's what behaving means. Your good looks are just too explosive. Lux, please, please. No, not again. I lurk again. I go shower. Enjoy your shower, Sarah.
Yuusian is hot.
You see, oh, damn it. Y'all are actually out of control. This cannot be. All right, we're gonna Pisces. Is there one for Pisces? No, I just need to do Pisces. Okay. I swear, I don't. I wish there was a narrative voice that used Parappas. The problem is I am using a service that has a bunch of predefined.
A bit feral today.
I hope so. This is gonna be a long stream. I hope you guys are. We are in for the long haul today. Getting a swelled head. I have a lot of questions from Fab Fresh. Bomb short. That was really good. Good. That was a good TTS. I figured that one out. Oh goodness, come on. All right, let's see here. Please, please. All right, at least this one's just like beat it, so that's good. But yeah, I agree. I'm using a service called Monster TTS for all of my TTS stuff, and I just don't have, like, I'm just kind of like at the whim of whatever they decide. Also, thank you for hydrate. There are other like services that do offer like voices and stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of like a crapshoot right now because I don't know. There's a lot like current events in AI and crap has kind of made it really hard for me to find a lot of like good tooling and everything that I actually want to use on my streams. So it's become a whole thing, unfortunately. I'm already like really conflicted on whether or not I even want to do like something like Tangia, to be honest with you. Because like Tangia seems like it'd be a lot of fun, but I don't know if I want all of that. I don't know. I'm debating it. Should I do Tangia? I'm really torn. Is that fun? Is that something that is desired? And I know, like, I know the answer is ultimately whatever you want, Sean. It's your stream. You can do whatever you feel like it. But like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Lux. Lux, what the helly? Lux gifted a sub to Inky. Lux, what the helly? Thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. Aww. What the hell? Thank you. That's incredibly, incredibly kind. I think that's valid about Tangia though. Yeah. Also getting you back for gifting me a sub to Rouge. Sorta. Look, I said what I don't know, I'm a goober. That's all I have to say. I'm a goober. But like about like Tangia, it's still thank you. Tangia, I don't know. I'm just like conflicted, I guess, on whether or not it's kind of like something I want to actually add to my streams or if I want to like not. I don't know. I know they have a bunch of like their own stuff and everything, and I don't know if I don't know how like the moderation is for some of the stuff that like can be pushed to my screen, I guess. Either, which kind of makes me feel a little weird. And also I don't know. I also just, so much of my stream is about how like I've built all of the tools for my stream. Like I refuse to use Stream Elements, Seribot, Firebot. Well, Firebot's fine, but like I refuse to use, there's so many tools and services that I just straight up don't use because I would rather just make my tools and own them. And Tangia is one I literally can't do that with. But also like I can't like replicate Tangia either. It's way too much. So it's like, I don't know. I'm torn, I guess. It's probably something I'll end up doing. From an AI perspective, Tangia tiptoes a line. It's tough though, I understand folks on both sides. Yeah, that's kind of the thing also. It's like Tangia is kind of like towing a line a little bit. And I know the whole like AI conversation is, you know, obviously very hot in a whole thing, and definitely not something I want to inherently support either. But it's a whole thing, unfortunately. I mean, I work in software, right? Like my day job is software engineer, and just straight up the thing that's kind of unfortunate about being a software engineer in 2026 is that it is like using like AI is basically, I'm forced to use it, and I'm just straight up forced to use it more or less, and everything for my work, which is unfortunate and kind of annoying because it's not something I really want inherently to support, but that's also just I don't know, that's the nature of it. That's unfortunately where we're at. But I don't like it. Yeah, my work is starting to adapt AI. Well, I get you. Yeah. It's just one of those things I just don't. I don't know. It's a whole nuanced thing that I wish it wasn't. I could do Gemini, that's fine. If you're comfortable saying, you don't have to get into specifics for obvious reasons, or we can just like talk about this in DMs instead if you want to share, but just not in the context of public. But like, what do you do for work, Lux, if you don't mind sharing? Mystery, Sky is no mystery. It's so strange and easy to understand. Important, of course, just so boring. It's mysterious. Twins. Yes, this is the twin level. That's right. I don't know anything about astrology, so twins. Basically, gotta find twins. Twin boots. Twin pumpkins. Oh, come on. Why is it gotta be identical twins? What's the King of Cosmos got against fraternal twins? What the hell? Man, this audio is awesome. I'm glad we're talking about. I'm glad we got ring. But yeah, I mean, I do software engineering for my job, at least. Like, I do software engineering stuff. I build websites and whatnot. That's like why a lot of my tools are like stuff that I've built, is just because like I like to build. I build software, I build servers, I build websites and everything. Like this here, this like whole background with like the tiles and everything, and then like rope slowly like fading colors and everything. That's a website that I built myself and everything, and I've like coded it in a specific way that can be controlled via OBS for like the stream and everything, for people to change the colors on the whim. And whatnot, and the same with like any of like overlays and stuff like that, like the chat that's above my head on the stream right now, like that's also using some like code that I wrote to style it a specific way. And then a lot of my tooling and everything in StreamerBot is using some like custom CSS or custom code that I wrote. So like my quote system is some my quote system and everything for chat is a thing that I wrote myself, and whatnot, and gave it to a few of the other streamers, like, you know, like Kale, Sharky, and Rouge, and others. Peach older sister, that's crazy. Like, my guy, I don't know what your deal is. Mikasa? I don't know what that. What? I don't think the King of Cosmos knows what a twin is. Or maybe I don't know what twins are. Maybe I need to look at. Maybe I'm uneducated. That's possible, actually. I'd be fully willing to believe that. So here's a question I'm gonna ask. I'll just ask out loud, just because it's been something that I'm thinking through. I'm trying to figure out what I'm playing after this, because today's stream is focused on me finishing. So like I finished Chance of Sonar last Sunday, and I'm now trying to figure out what am I playing next. I'm trying to figure out what I'm playing next. Because I'm finishing all of the games that I used to play, or that I've been playing. Like I'm finishing Katamari, I'm finishing Breath of the Wild, which has been like the big long running one. And I'm finishing, and I just finished Chants of Sonar on Sunday, which means that I'm out of games. I'm out. I'm done. I have none video games. Lurk, thank you for the lurk, Huntra. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the hydrates. I hope you are having a lovely, lovely Friday. I work for a company that does. Oh, and Huntra, by the way, real quick before you leave, I'll text this to you as well, but for helping me out yesterday with the whole thing that happened, which I'm going to tell that story here in a second in stream, but for helping me out, if you want sushi soon, I owe you sushi 100%, even if it ended up like not being necessary. I still want to get you sushi or ramen or something in that vein. My treat. But I digress. I work for a company that does like IT solutions, printers, data management for example, a hospital or government building needs one off replacement. I do that. It comes with a lot of hats. Yep. I create training materials for his team, facilitate company training for the system. We use older processing and whatnot, among other things. No worries, friend. Glad we were able to get it solved. Yeah, absolutely. But still, even though I don't have to, accept the free food, ding. Accept the free food. I want to get you some. I still want to show my appreciation in a specific way. If that. Okay. I know you need to lurk. Go lurky. I work primarily with printers. I hate printers. I genuinely think printers are the evilest. They are evil. They are true evil. I don't think that's like a hot take either by any stretch of the imagination. I think. But I mean, that sounds cool. I mean, having a bunch of, I don't know. I also just think having a bunch of hats is really cool. I definitely kind of enjoy. I enjoy a little bit of that kind of like chaos and everything when it comes to my work. It helps a lot with, my brain chemistry and everything to help like do a bunch of different little things and to have my job be very like flexible like that. I feel like if I had a job in which I did the same thing in and out every day, I would probably unalive myself. Like I think it would be, I literally couldn't, because I just need it's just too, it's rough. It's rough. I can't do that kind of samey stuff over and over again. It ain't compatible with me. Which helps. Like for me, like I'm a staff software engineer. So I work I'm on the high, like I'm basically like a team lead and I do a bunch of stuff like that. And so that kind of work can be really, there's all sorts of stuff. Work from home, there's always different things happening, always new things to fix, learn, I thrive in a dynamic environment. I'm also a team lead. It's super fulfilling. It is super fulfilling. I do genuinely love being a team lead, and leading projects and everything. It's very fulfilling. It's very, it can be a little taxing at times if you're just not wanting to like engage with people, that particular day, but I think it is generally really, like, I do genuinely enjoy it for sure. Also, I do also work from home, which is really nice. I wouldn't want to give it up for anything, frankly. I do think that I might be, like there might be like an office situation at some point, but it'll be like a one day a week thing, which I think is personally fine for me. I don't mind like one day a week meeting, you know, as long as I can like put all my meetings in like that one day kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'm looking, like, I like my work from home setup too much. It affords me a ton of flexibility and everything, especially with like, you know, if I decide, for example, that I want to travel, like I can travel and then do my work remotely or whatever and whatnot, and then still have like the evening and everything. Like I don't have to, like, it affords me a lot of opportunities, even in like that big way or even in just small ways of like keeping my house like put together, because I can keep my house like I'm asked to like come on, or what's it called, that way of like I'm like need to do something, like maybe like if I'm in like a meeting where I need to be present but I don't necessarily need to like be the talker, so to speak. I just need to like listen. Very often I'll just like sit there and I'll just do like I will straight up go and like take my work laptop into the kitchen and I will just do dishes, because like then at the very least with like my ADHD, it helps a lot for me to have like my hands doing something, to keep my mind from wandering too far from the meeting. So like it's like the right amount of distracting. It took a long time for me to realize that that's what I needed to do, is I needed to have like the right type of distractions and the right type of multitasking in order to make me focus. It's not something everybody can do necessarily, but it's definitely helps me a ton. I think I learned it from, what is it called? I think I learned it from Aaron from Game Grumps. Ironically, I think Aaron Hansen was talking about one time about using like a technique called structured procrastination, where you have you have something that's like not very interesting going on as like a secondary task to your main task, and so that way your brain can jump from your main task to the boring secondary one, and then from the boring secondary one back to your main task, like, and it just keeps doing that hop back and forth because your brain keeps getting uninterested in the current thing. And it just helps a ton with being able to stay on task for me. Okay, we're about to start ad break, and the popcorn chicken smell is actually making me ravenous. So I'm gonna let the ads play. I'm gonna scarf down a buffalo chicken wrap really quickly, and then I will be back in the shortest amount of time I can possibly do. A quick, super quick BRB. That food. Okay, I'm back. I've scarfed down food. I have consumed calories. We are good. All right. Also did forget to turn on chat guest games, and I do apologize. Although I kind of want to figure out if there's a way to like make it so that like if people want CGG, then I can turn it on. If people don't want, then just leave it alone. I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. I'm working while watching your stream anyways. Okay, cool. Oh, you didn't have the day off? I'm sorry. I guess no, never mind. It makes sense why. Never mind. I have today off. My day off was Wednesday. Yep. No, I had that thought immediately. I was like, wait a minute. Virgo, that's me. I'm Virgo. I don't know anything about astrology, but that's me. I'm Virgo. All right. All right, let's see here. Close that, close that. I opened the wrong thing. We want pure girlish prettiness. All right, whatever. Sean, do you play any games leveraging emulators? You had mentioned you weren't sure what game to play next. I'm wondering like what you might be limited to. I am totally down to play games using emulators. Emulators are, totally fine with me. That is not an issue. I'm not worried about. Oh, that's funny. I'm not worried about any of that stuff. But like, so super down to use emulators. I technically have already on the stream for, what is it called? This Katamari. I like this Katamari ball so much. It's really, really pink and covered in hearts and everything. I'm trying to remember what it like. I'm trying to figure out what it like what it looks like to me, because it looks like something to me, but I don't know what. I have a Nintendo Switch 2. I have a very extensive Steam library. And I have access to any emulator and ROM that I could or whatever else through whatever means. I have access to all of that stuff. So I'm really not limited, really. I am also not worried about games that might run. I'm not really worried about PC performance either. I am a turbo nerd who built his own computer. And I have a Risky Prince is crazy. I have a very, very good computer in terms of hardware. I won't get into it unless you are also a computer, unless you actually want to know about it. I'm happy to talk about it. I just don't. It's one of those things of like, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm not really limited in that way is what I'm trying to ultimately say. Like, I'm not really limited on what in that sense. I guess like talking through it a little bit, right? I don't like playing games that I can't really talk during. I'm not a big fan of playing games that are so like supremely story heavy and everything, and I can't really talk through the majority of the game. I think that's like a big so like I wouldn't play like I would never see myself playing like Life is Strange or anything adjacent to that on the stream, for example. But I would be totally fine to play like a big like JRPG like a Xenoblade Chronicles, for example. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh no. Oh no. I thought you were lurking. I thought you were lurking. I thought I was safe. But so like I wouldn't play anything like Life is Strange or anything. Not much rhythm games or RPG with a lot of cutscenes. Thunder woke me up. Yeah, we're getting Huntra and I are getting a lot of like really loud thunder right now, actually. Yeah, rhythm games probably not. I am down to play the new Rhythm Heaven though that just came out. That does. Wow, it's like really thundering right now. I am down to play things like Rhythm Heaven because they're silly. But yes, you are correct. I would probably not play like a Guitar Hero Rock Band kind of thing or anything. I'd actually not. Oh, you lost power? I don't know if the mic heard that. That was very loud. You lost power? Huntra, do you need to come over? I still clearly have power. Oh, we're back? Okay. Huntra, if you need to come over, you literally have keys to my house and you are welcome anytime, no without warning. Just, you know. I just pre-ordered new Rhythm Heaven, comes out Monday. With all my Jet Set Radio goodie. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I actually do plan on playing the new Rhythm Heaven. No matter what. I just haven't decided if I was going to play it like on stream or not because I have such a limited like amount of time in my life. Shit. I saw the flash in that one, like, what's going on? Sounds like someone dragging something on cement outside your window. Yeah, I'm like looking around trying to see. If I see another lightning flash, I'll turn my mic way up so you can potentially hear it. What the heck is going on? Huntra just texted me. Hold on. Wow. Oh, yeah. So it really is like an isolated, I guess it's like an isolated thunderstorm or something. And we just happen to be getting it right now. That's crazy. Anyway, all right. Well, that was sorry. It just like that was like legitimately like I was like, oh no, am I gonna straight up lose power again? Okay. Storm rolling in from the southeast. Crazy. Yeah, no, it's like it's pretty loud. My mic's not picking it up because I think of like the filters I have on it. But it is like it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Have you guys been hearing double audio? Oh, I shouldn't have clicked that, but that's fine. No, I've not been hearing double audio. There we go. Weird. Anyway. Yeah, there double audio was definitely being sent to the stream, but I guess it was like synced up so you couldn't hear it. Interesting. Yeah, and there's the rain. Now it's like hitting my window and everything too. Although Huntra, I'm very jealous because the way that your house, the way that your place does rain and stuff is really cool. Yeah, okay, I just need to focus up. Just ignore it. It'll be fine. Def heard that one. Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty loud right now. Tin roof for the win. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't sure how much I was gonna say about it, but yes, you have a tin roof and it's super cool. For the little bit of time that for the times I've been there and for the little bit of time that I've like and for a little bit of time that I lived there for a bit, like it was so cool every time. But I digress. But video games. We were talking about games I could play next. So like I do want to start Pikmin 3. I do need to resume the Pikmin push-up challenges. My mom wants one of these, especially not to worry about shingles anymore. I want a tin roof so badly. I want a tin roof so actually badly. It sounds like a genuine dream. It's fantastic and will outlive me. Exactly. Like straight up. Like I want a tin roof. I want a tin roof and I'm hoping that when, you know, I've already talked about on stream how I want to move. I'm hoping wherever I go next I could, you know, if I need to replace my roof, I could just get a tin roof and not even think about it anymore. I got one of the Sherlock Holmes games, so I just launched it for the first time. Oh, nice. I only know about them from Rouge, I believe. She might be able to speak to talk about that. I could Kirby feed again. No. Never mind. I regret everything. We do not I regret everything. Trying to focus, but distracted by feet. No. 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 No, please. Boot neutral. Where'd the peanut butter at? You really did this to yourself. I wanna sorry, the thunder is like really Yeah, it's pretty crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie. Huntra, I see that you sent me a video. Do you want me to play the video? Do you want me to play the audio of the video into the mic or on the stream? I love storms. I think it's a valid distraction. Me too. Let me get. So Huntra, they sent me a video of. They just sent me a video of them of like the rain, I believe, hitting their tin roof. I'm not gonna show the video. I am gonna play the audio for it though. I didn't hear that time. Trying to see if I can get the audio to. Okay, let me. To main. All right, maybe this will work. Let me know if you can hear this. That's what it sounds like right now over at Huntra's place with the rain hitting the tin roof. Let me try to turn it up a little bit, maybe. What a lulling sound. 100%. 100% agree. It gets storms. Me and my dad would just sit on the back porch and listen and watch. So I'm kind of jelly right now. I mean, as long as I stay live, I'm having a great time. Sean, I'm gonna lock in. Sarah, please. Sarah, please. I can't. It would. I'm just a little distracted. I've only had like a half my coffee today. I've had half of 1 cup of coffee, and I need to, like, I'm not allowed to end the stream until I'm done with Breath of the Wild. Please, what? You know what? I don't need to tell you anything. Aaron took longer than expected. Story was busy. No worries. I'm sorry that story was busy. We're big chillin' right now. And by big chillin' is in drowning, literally, because it's raining. It's like legitimately raining. What were we talking about? Were we talking about video games? I'm trying to figure out what I'm playing next. I kind of want to play Pikmin 3. And I don't know. And I have plans to play. Wario World. For the stream, but we're not playing it on Sunday because of reasons. We were talking about feet. We were definitely not talking about feet. We were not actively talking about feet at all. Sarah, you're not, just because you're foot neutral doesn't mean like you need to bring feet into the stream here. You know, we can just be foot neutral. Unlark, I gotta say for Unlark to say I gotta go for reals. Have a great rest of stream, Sean and Co. Absolutely. Thank you for hanging out, Box, even in lurky mode. I appreciate you. Also, Box, as you can see, that I'm the most locked in gamer there ever was. And I'm, you know, everything's super, I'm super locked in. Loft beds for the win. Oh, wait, hold on. We don't have a tin roof but since I have a loft bed, I'm close to the roof. I can hear the pain like it's roaring. Oh man, loft beds are really cool. There's a part of me that kind of wants to get a loft bed, to be honest. As well. I'm gonna be so real, Huntra. I just want to have a house set up like yours. Can I just do that? Can I have your help whenever my next house is, just to help like get it set up more like yours? Because you just have a cool house. You have a cool place. You just want my house. I do, actually. Yes. Legitimately, yes. Is that too much to ask? And then I'm moving in? Sure. I mean, it is. Can I visit the kitchen if I leave food for you? You absolutely can. 100%. I don't know. I love going over to people's places and cooking stuff like with them and for them and all of that. I love cooking. I love cooking as an activity that you do together as well. Like that kind of. Everyone like tea. I have a floor to ceiling shelf. Again, Hunter's house is so cool. I like tea. Speaking of brewed beverages, I really do need to drink this. All right, Hunter, we're all gonna have a slumber party at your place. We're all gonna have a slumber party at your place. Is that fine? Thank you for the hydrate. How's Virgo? I actually need to put on the new outfit because running top. There we go. What else? I see make the moon. Am I about to finish Katamari? Make the North Star. North Star is what we're gonna do next. Slumber party. Yeah, no, Huntra, that's again, if you feel comfortable, that shelf is legitimately so cool. It's such a cool setup if that's something you wanna share. Like that shelf is so cool. I remember when you would like actually like installed it and everything. All right, 10 meters looks like okay. Let's see. So let's wander over here. I actually really want tea right now. I would very much like some I really want to go. Maybe during the next break, I'll make some. There's what is it? Lemon ginger tea. It's one of my personal favorite tea is lemon ginger tea. So that's kind of what I'm craving. Tea sounds nice. You could make tea, Lux. I'm making an assumption that you have tea in your house, but you could make tea. Especially after hearing, that's what I'm saying. A nice like thunder, lightning, and a bunch of and just kind of a cozy blanket, and a nice cup of tea is probably is actually like the dream. Mint green, strong Irish. No, honestly, tea. I mean, I also like mint. I like mint and mint green. I just generally like green tea. I'm actually not a really big fan of black tea typically. But I'm always willing to try. I'm always willing to try stuff anyway. Tea posted. Let me take a gander at this photo. I mean, I've been in your home, so I know. Yeah, look at this look at this setup. Look at this setup in the photos channel. Huntra again has the coolest house in the entire world. If anyone has any doubts at all that Huntra is the coolest person in the whole world, then this should unlurk. All right, you're fully unlurked now, I guess. But sorry, we keep talking to you and we keep keeping you awake. If you need to sleep, please go sleep. But also, I'm sure the thunder's not doing you any favors right now. Your cup collection's I'm telling you, Huntra is one of the coolest people in the world. They are ridiculously cool. I love their whole setup and everything, which is why I'm like, yeah, I just want your house. I just want your setup. Your setup rules. Is that too much to ask? Mug for every person and every occasion. Exactly. Hunter is so cool. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's grab. Bar tea corner. Hell yeah. See, Hannah also just posted a little their corner. I think I'm getting the close to 10 meters. I can never tell. I think that's the point, though, is that I can't tell. Not as epic as Huntra's, but still. No. We all got our own setups and everything. My setup is nowhere near as cool as either of yours, frankly. But that's, again, I'm trying to move this year into a house that's more Sean shaped and Sean sized. I currently live in a home and in a situation that is not fitting to my life and my needs. And so I'm hoping to put a lot more of that kind of vibes and personality into my next place, which I hope to do in the next few months if I can help it. That would be so excited to move out and get all my stuff unpacked and on display. Ooh. Hopefully you're moving. Hopefully your moving stuff goes well and smooth. Moving is like, it's stressful, don't get me wrong, but it's also kind of fun in a way. I don't know, it just gives you like such an opportunity to it gives you such an opportunity to just like really like spend time on your space and everything in a very specific way. I don't know. I really dig it for a particular reason. Wig. I have hair now. I'm missing presents still? What am I missing? Oh no. Appreciate you. Nervous to begin the house hunt. First time home buyer. I moved a lot but never had a house. Living in my mom's home with my partner. Nice. I'm gonna be so I'm gonna be so real. It's a lot. It's really stressful, but it's also like it's really stressful, but it's also like really rewarding to have your own place and to really like make it your own. I really liked that aspect of my current home. The only solo homeowner here, same. The only thing that the only thing I really regret is like just make sure that like where you're moving into is like a place you can really imagine yourself living in. And I know that sounds a little silly to say out loud, but like really, I don't know. I feel like that's a piece of advice that I wish I had given younger Sean prior to some decisions that he had made. Same. The maintenance. Yeah. The maintenance can be a little rough though, like on your own. But at the same time, the maintenance can be a little rough, but it's like, it's totally, it's doable. Okay. So scarf, check. Chef's hat. It depends on like the kind of place you have. Not every place has a ton of maintenance that needs to be done all the time. So it's like one of those things. Champion's belt. I saw camera earlier. Headphones. Apron. I have apron. Apron. White guitar. Aloha. I still need to get cool mask. Ducky? What is Ducky? Do I have Ducky? I don't. All right. Cygnus, I guess. All right. Collect some of the eggs in the attic. Go down the ramp by the cones on a ledge. There's a little window. Okay. I asked a realtor friend for help early on. I had someone walk me through the process decision paperwork, and it was so helpful. I am going to be working through a lot of that stuff again, and it won't be my first time, so it'll be a lot easier. I'm hoping to like, I'm hoping to get a smaller house and everything. So we'll see. We'll see if it ends up being cheaper though, is really the question. Also from the 50s and went through the hands of some creative DIYers. Yeah. It happens. My mom is one of those creative DIYers. Oh no. I appreciate the creativity, but also at the same I appreciate the creativity, but also at the same time, as someone who's getting like a new home, it can be, those decisions can really be interesting to say the least. At lead yours were like creative. I don't know. Mine were actively malicious. When I was moving into my house, there was I had actually had several issues that were legitimately, I debated if we're even legal. Because of how negligent some of them were. For example, they replaced the dishwasher and the dishwasher was leaking, and then they took the cables, the cables and everything, had loose bare metal wire laying on the ground from a leaking dishwasher while on. It's a real thing I discovered about my house, basically when I moved in. So they were just trying to kill me. I guess they were. Like, I don't legitimately malicious is what I'm trying to say. And that was like one of many examples that I ended up finding after the fact. I had to repipe my whole house as well. She pony wall across sliding doors, creative, homegrown electrical wiring, 2 layers of shingles and redoing tar and grout. What to all of those? Hunter, I don't think we've actually ever talked about how, like, we've talked about how your house is a little quirky, but I don't think we've ever actually talked about the specifics of how it's been quirky. That's crazy. Inky, you took the hydrate from Huntra. Thank you for the hydrate. Good job. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I need you to feel. Let's see. Need to hydrate every once in a while. The thick like that thick pensive emote is one of my favorite emotes of all time. It's so funny. All right, we're basically in auto scroller hell now because I literally just need the level to end because I have the royal present, and that's the only thing I actually needed from this. Stay right here while eggs collect. When I hydrate someone, I drink water, but right now it's fun coffee. What defines fun coffee for you? I am drinking coffee, but the coffee is not fun because it's black like my soul. I know you love me. I wanna word you up into my life. Oh right, horchata. Thank you. I'm sorry. I saw the message earlier and I forgot because I'm a terribly forgetful person. What is horchata? I'm dumb. Pretend I am stupid right now. What is horchata? Rice milk drink tea is normally spiced with cinnamon and sometimes cloves. Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting. She has stuffed a hole in the porch roof with something. Get milk jugs, rubber tubing. Try to get leaking water out of the porch creative. She is build what we joke as the sniper tower in the garage creative, so we can get up there and to insert various things she does. What? Literally all of that. What? Respectfully, Lux, what the fuck? What? Actually genuinely insane. All of that genuinely actually crazy. What the hell? Mom is an interesting person. She knows her best life creating costumes, loves doing random. Look, honestly, there's a bit of that I want to just say, just straight up respect. Like, I get it. Like, you know, if you want to do fun, creative, random stuff, then go for it. But also, as someone who's buying a home, I don't know if I want to buy. I don't know if I'd want to discover that kind of creativity in my home purchase. But I don't know. It depends. Quirky isn't inherently bad. It's just, you know, it's just quirky. Plastic bag stuffed and spray painted the eaves rather than recutting a short siding board. Pour floorboards poorly stained firehouse red. I've never noticed any the poor staining in your home once. Is it like poorly stained and everything? Legit, I'm being so serious right now, Huntra. Like I'm being so serious. I didn't know. This is raining like crazy right now. No, because I sanded and restained them. Okay, that makes way more sense. I was like, the floors in your house look great. Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Not like, what are you talking about? Like in that sense, but just like, I just had never, but that makes way more sense. That's another thing. I want hardwood floors in my next home. I'm currently living on laminate and the floors are actually coming apart right now and it's a problem. Or no, I'm living on vinyl. Sorry, not laminate. I'm on vinyl floors right now and they're like the crappiest vinyl you could possibly have come up with. Literally falling apart and will probably cost me a lot of money when I go to sell this house because I will have to probably fix a bunch of stuff that I literally can't fix. Ducky. So I think I'm missing 2. Yeah, I'm missing 2 things. So continuing down, crown. Check. Running top. Literally had it on earlier. Superhero scarf. What the heck is superhero scarf? Oh, there it is. Mawashi? I think this is what I'm missing is Mawashi. Okay. It's in Taurus. Of course it's in Taurus. Oh, house thing. I need to go flip the electric water heater off. Solar water heater for the win does most. Oh my goodness. That's another thing I want in my next house. If I can swing it, if I can afford it, I actually would really love to have a bunch of solar stuff for my house, either whole home or like a bunch. Like solar would be so cool. It's one of those things that would be, even if it was just like just the water heater, like a partial kind of thing like that, like that's so cool. Hannah, that is legitimately so cool. All right, it's the cow level, everyone's favorite level. Okay, the floorboards. I absolutely what my mom would do. Siding board. She does have big table saws and all sorts of stuff she might fix. And she's hold on to everything just in case. Oh goodness, yep, I know that kind of person. She also used to be a welder. Oh my goodness. If I ever have to redo the floors, I'm hiring someone. The straightaways are okay with the corners. Yeah. Again, supremely valid. No, absolutely not. Solar water heater is great. I might go full solar someday. But Hannah, can you elaborate a little bit more on solar water heater? So is it like solar panel water heater kind of thing? Like, help me understand, because that legitimately, I'd not heard of this before, and it sounds genuinely really cool to me. anything when it comes to like green or eco kind of tech and everything like that, I find legitimately would be one of the most interesting things in the whole world. So like I want to know more. My dream would be that I could live in a house that is small enough that I could get away with a heat pump instead of a proper AC. I don't think I can, but like if I could have a heat pump instead of an AC unit, that would be amazing. I had a heat pump in an apartment that I lived in, an apartment that I lived in before where I live now, and it was genuinely the best thing. But I also like don't like I'm okay with being cold, so it's like not a problem. I'm out of water, but the next hydrate will happen during the break. Fuck. It's fine. All right, I need to be like 1.5 meters as well to get this present. Did you have a water tank that's hooked up to solar panels? It does also have an electric backup. That's so cool. That is so cool. I didn't know that was I genuinely didn't know that was a thing, and that's incredibly cool. It's from the 70s on my roof and needs maintenance like once every 10 years. If you want an actual like Sean rant, if you want a real spice, like real angry, spicy Sean rant, oh boy, do I have thoughts on how we could be doing things way more energy efficient than we do, and we don't do them anymore. We don't do them because of capitalism, hellscape, greed, whatever. Like it's just kind of stuff actually that makes my blood genuinely boil. Like that's so that the fact that that's like what why don't we use that? Why don't we still do that? Why not? That sounds awesome. Did I call a company for it because I'm not climbing on the roof? No, well, yeah, totally, 100%. That's fine. I was more just 100%. I'm like I said, I kind of. I'm also just like mad because like whenever I went to Japan, it was kind of surreal seeing solar panels on literally every single house. Like literally, not joking, not exaggerating, I saw solar panels on top of every single home in the entirety of the Japanese countryside. It was mind-boggling to me. Let's see if I can get. I need to get over there. I see the ad break coming up, but I can end this level at any time as soon as I get the present. I just need to get the present, and then I can. Oh, there's so many cows. Oh, there's so many cows. It's the worst. It's the worst timing. All right, we got it. We got it. We got it. Just don't lose the present. Just don't lose the present. Give me literally any cow. Thank you. Needs electric boost in the winter, summertime. Nope. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Again. I don't know. I like green energy is what it basically boils down to. I really like green energy, and it's exactly the and I want it. I want more of it. I want to wear the scarf again. I like the winter scarf. All right, when we come back from ads, I think we're doing the last Katamari level. I think the only thing we have to do is make the moon. And then we are done with Katamari Damacy. As long as I get the present. I actually think we're making good time on my 3 goals I want to accomplish today for the stream. Yeah, I think we're making some pretty good time. All right, we will be back. After the ad break. I'm just gonna go ahead and run them and go use the restroom real quick and refill my water before Huntra hydrates me again. So super quick BRB. Okay, oh, there we go. We are back. Hello, welcome in Waffle, welcome in Sharky, Spirit, welcome in guys. Thank you for the hydrate. I did refill my water, Huntra, just for you. All right. It's time to beat Katamari. We're about to do the final level of the game. Let's see. Go final level. Do you have all the cousins and the accessories and stuff? I think so. Here, we'll go. I think I have all the cousins. Should save the game. I keep forgetting this is a manual save game, and I do need to save it. I think I have all presents except this one. Time to make the moon. We are doing the last thingy. We're doing the last one. I do like how making the moon's the final level, even though it's not like the biggest object here, but it's the biggest level for sure. All right, Sean. All right, let's beat Katamari Damacy. I will know if I'm done with the game, Lux, when I've gotten the last Steam achievement. I am one Steam achievement short, which is why I decided to get all the presents. And that Steam achievement was to have all the presents, I'm pretty sure. Katamari needs to be 300 meters. We start at a measly 1 meter. We can believe in you for 25 minutes of Earth time, but any longer than that, the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice Katamari, Callow Prince. All right, there is one. I do have to get the final thing. The final thing is 12. I need to get past the 12 meter. I need to be 30 meters in order for me to get the final present. So we'll check back in around then. I really hope they do like a reroll of. I really hope they do a reroll of both Katamari, Beautiful Katamari, Katamari Forever, and even like the mobile ones like Touch My Katamari and all that. I would actually love like rerolls of the whole series and everything. I know like there was a period of time where like just a period of time where people didn't really love like remakes and everything, but like I really do. Like I actually not remakes and not remasters. I don't even necessarily need them to be remasters or whatever. But like in terms of like a games preservation kind of thing, I do just kind of want all games available on all platforms. You know what I mean? I want to be able to play things in the modern day and not be like stuck in the past to like old hardware that doesn't exist anymore. Like I don't have a PlayStation 3. I want to play video games, but I want to play these games. So I don't have a PS3. Yeah, not to mention it just makes it accessible to people and exposes more folks to the series by reintroducing the rerolls. Yeah, exactly. Like I have no issue with the PC ports kind of stuff for that reason. Like, you know, and they're also like from a game development perspective, typically what they're doing whenever they like release a remake or remaster of an older video game is that they are using that as not a quick cash grab for the thing, but they are like using it as like a way to make money for they're using it as a way to make money for and to gauge interest on like a new game. So like for Katamari, for example, Katamari and 1 and 2 getting like rerolls and everything was to get money and interest and everything to make a new one, which they did, you know, Once Upon a Katamari, which is a great video game, even if I don't love its soundtrack necessarily. And so like I don't mind. I don't mind it for that kind of reason. It kind of just sounds like a win, like a total win situation for me. But I don't know. So I don't mind that kind of stuff really at all, as long as it, just because I know it doesn't like actually affect like new game being made 99% of the time. Like some people think that it affects new games being made, and it only does generally in a positive way. Now that being said, the Ocarina of Time remake that we're getting from Nintendo, no idea why they're doing that. That's a choice. That's certainly an interesting choice to me. But I digress. Also, I said hello to Sharky, but like, if you are still here, Sharky, I hope you're doing well. I hope the rest of your stream went well. And everything. Here, yes, things went all right. Okay. Hopefully games and demos were fun at the very least. Yes. Oh, no, I keep getting hit. No. Wait, I didn't make that cup of tea. No. All right, next break. Don't let me forget. I need to make tea next break. Oh, well, no, wait, I need to heat water. Don't let me forget that I need to heat water, and then don't let me forget after that I need to make tea. Maybe if we get stuck towards the end of this and I'm stuck in like auto scroller hell, maybe I'll go press the heat water button. Let's see. Why are there boulders just rolling down the street? I guess I am a boulder and I am rolling down the street. So maybe I'm being judgmental for no reason, actually. Never mind. I deserve that. Here I was being wrong. As the Brit, yes, tea. I really want lemon ginger tea right now so badly. Like legitimately, it's like the #1 thing on my mind. But it's fine. I'm not quite mushroom big enough yet. That's annoying. What kind of tea do you like, Spirit? Well, okay, 2 questions. What kind of tea do you like, Spirit, and what kind of tea do you recommend? If I were wanting to try something new, what do you recommend? And that question's open to anybody in general, but like, you know, I like trying new things. I love trying new things. And so I'm always down to get like a good recommendation for trying something new. I am very often find myself to be a creature of habit, and I find myself to end up being like pretty much a creature of habit at times, and so that makes it so I like to make sure to stay outside of my comfort zone and just try a bunch of stuff. right, we're at 9 meters. I need to be at... I need to not be at 9. I need to be all the way at, like, I don't know, 30, I think is what it was. How do you get bigger? What does it want from me? I'm not quite at building. I'm not quite at the point where I can pick up buildings. Oh, there we go. I love berry teas, especially cranberry. I've never had cranberry tea. Have you ever tried elderberry? I don't know how to say that second word at all. I'm looking at I'm looking at that second word, and it's just I just keep reading the word echidna, and I'm like, that's not it. But no, Huntra, I have never tried or even heard of that tea before. Do you have some? That sounds really good. Grab a few more houses and then move to the next area. Also, I see the hydrate. See the hydrate. Do not fret. I see it. All right. Hydrate. Boom. I drink a fair bit of different herbal trees because health benefits and witchy stuff. I would like to know more. While I am not a, if you don't mind sharing, while I personally am not in, not super in to a bunch of witchy stuff, I do find witchy stuff really genuinely interesting to me. And I'm deeply curious, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I find it interesting. I just don't subscribe to it. I hope that makes sense. A little Earl Grey with the lavender syrup and cream. Lavender Earl Grey sounds really good. I do, and you should try it next time you're over. Huntra, can you add it to the list, the document that you maintain? If you do not mind, so that way it can be written down somewhere for one of us to inevitably forget. Thank you. I have a little book of witches brews that are all tea based. Yeah, drop the title. I want that. That's cool. Again, I find this stuff really interesting no matter what. So please share. If not here, then if you want to, or maybe like here and then also in the Discord and I have a book. I have a you can either in like either in the food channel or in like the book channel, either or. I don't know, the channels in my Discord are kind of just general topics or whatever. I don't feel strongly. If someone posts something in the wrong channel, I don't care. As long as it's not like egregious or weird. Oh, I'm 30. Okay. All right. I'm 30. Where do I go? Once you're about 30 meters, you can simply pick it up from the ground when he flies over. There's a guy flying around that I need to pick. Him. He has it. All right. So maybe I just need to stand right here. And I'll just wait for him because I don't want a chance not getting a present. Wherever he is. I understand this will take a second, but this is very important. Literally, it's the only thing I have to do for this level. There he is. Oh, okay. Where's the present? Where's the present? Stop, 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 stop. Where's the present? It fell into the water, I think. Where did the present go? This is actually a problem. It fell. It did fall, and I don't see it. Legitimately a problem, actually. I don't know where it fell. Where did it fall? Where did it fall? Where did it fall? Where did it fall? I'm gonna literally spend the rest of the time trying to find this present. I legitimately didn't see where it went. Can I go back to the VOD right now? Can I rewind Twitch right now and see where it fell? Because this is legitimately a problem. Check the footage. Okay, here we go. The guy. I see it. I see it. He hits me. It falls like there. Did I pick it up? I see it in the water. Okay. It's like here. There it is. Okay, we got it. Okay, we're good. Now we just have to actually beat the level and not lose the present. It's not really attached right now, but that's fine. Rewound for a second. Where was it? It was under the water right here specifically. It like slipped fully under the water so you couldn't see it. A few. Yeah. I was worried. I mean, I just have to fully restart the level. There was just no way. Welcome back, Luna. Or if you've been lurking the whole time, either way. Just 60 meters, you're just a toddler. Wow. Rude. I'm a hereditary hedge hearth witch, so some bits I learned from the record store growing up. That's from local coven, various books. Interesting. Again, very, I find it very interesting. I think a flying circus is a really fun idea, actually. That's really cute. What the hell? 10 minutes, I need to be 4 times the size I currently am, but that's fine. We just need to get to the point where I can pick up land masses, and then it's actually over. I tried to go fast and the game said no. Please, can we not be stuck on these two pieces of geometry right now? Thank you. All right. An area that's has a fair bit of folklore and superstitions, ghosts, and lots of ghosts. Lots of ghosts. I don't know. Ghosts freak me out. I don't know. That's starting to get into some very supernatural stuff that I like. That really spooks me. But also, it's really cool. I mean, like the one I've personally been to like the I don't know, places with lots of history are really cool to me. And everything. I mean, it's one of the reasons I'm so excited to go to Japan again later this year, is because I love places that have just a ton of history. I mean, here in the United States, we don't have really that. Like, we do, but we don't really. Like everything here is, you know, about at maximum like 400-ish years old or whatever. But like going to places in which it predates any of that is just ridiculously interesting to me. Getting to see and like there's a lot of stuff, like again like there's a lot of stuff that's just like, it's mind-boggling to me, especially like, you know, ghosty stuff and everything. Like, it's, I don't know, you can feel the energy being fundamentally different in different spaces, and I find that kind of stuff like genuinely fascinating to me. That you can like feel the difference in energy. And again, it's just I just think it's interesting. A book logged at me in York by a ghost. That's terrifying. That is a genuinely terrifying thing to read and imagine. Done a couple paranormal investigations, taking part in some bits. That's awesome. That's legitimately so cool. Move. What the heck? Please. Ooh, spooky. I love spoopy. Spoopy is a fun word. What am I stuck on? Yeah, okay. But for real though, Spirit, that's extraordinarily cool. At the point where I can pick up like big land masses? I don't think so. I'm getting there. Mostly cool. The part where Master Spirit tried choking me and Seance was not fun. Yeah, I agree. That is that's probably a little less than cool. Yeah, that like I said, that kind of stuff legitimately like. Ugh. I don't mess with ghosts. I don't mess with ghosts. That's a little much for me. I'm a little scaredy cat. Ghost too spoopy for you? Yes, Sarah. That is you are factually correct. Ghosts are, in fact, a little too spoopy for me. I don't know. I'm also like not good with horror. Like horror in general is something that I really struggle. Like anything in that whole vein just kind of makes me. I get spooked too very easily when it comes to like I talked a little bit about it before, but like horror movies and stuff, horror movies and horror games. I don't think I could be. I don't handle those supremely well. I mean, I'm fine ultimately, and I think I'm better about it now than I used to be. But like at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know. I get spooked. I'm doing pretty good actually. Oh goodness, yeah, we're just at the. I want ghost stories. I love them. Yeah. I do want. I want all the stories though. No matter what, I want all. I'm fully with Sharky. I want all the stories. Even though I like am spooked by horror stuff, I still want it. Frankly, I don't know. Something. I'm a masochist or whatever. Like So, like, if I'm picking up all this stuff to try to, like, save the plants and stuff, is there going to be any, like, people left? Well, I have just picked everyone up. I guess the King of All Cosmos isn't concerned about the people, it's just concerned about the stars. No, we weren't expecting him to come through. We're talking about ghosts as a kid. We weren't expecting him to come through when we were talking to a ghost kid that is a resident of the building and plays with toy cars. That's yeah, yeah. Did I just pick up a tornado? Like a cyclone? Oh, they already have names. That's funny. Can I get to 1 meter or 1 kilometer? I don't think so. I don't think there's enough stuff left for me to hit 1 kilometer. Up. I do, however, even though like I get spooked easily about horror, I actually really like watching like indie horror video games and everything. I like watching other people play like indie horror video games. I find those like really, really fascinating to me. I'm a huge Markiplier fan, so you know, obviously like indie horror is kind of like that's one of his like really big like claims to fame and everything is playing a bunch of indie horror. So like been a focus for a human pendulum before and how Soldier come through, lost all sensational legs when we looked up the name we gave hospital legs and D-Day landing. And was brought to a care facility. Actually, legitimately, it's stuff like that that genuinely makes my skin crawl. Oh my spirit, what the heck? I agree, love watching that too. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like experiencing that stuff, even though it spooks me. I like it. Anyway. But horror is also my favorite. That's the thing. I don't know. I'm a masochist, so even though I'm scared of it and whatnot, I still want to experience it anyways. Royal present. And I got the achievement, Present Hunter. I now have 100% of Katamari Damacy on Steam. We are exhausted. The sky is done. The sky is complete. Rolling Katamari is very hard. Right, Prince, wasn't it? Well, it was hard for us as well. To watch it from the cosmos was very hard. To watch it was really difficult. So boring, half asleep. You can finally go home and sleep in bed. Today will be a party day because the prince is 2 centimeters taller. Let's go! Such a silly. So silly. It's crazy to me that this same guy went on to make 2 a T after this. Well, after this in the next game. Yes. Oh, I love this section. I love this section so much. Yeah, great reading. Sorry. Weirder thing was he was part of my great-granddad's regiment, so they very well could have known each other. That is crazy. I agree with Sharky. That is crazy. I cried reading it because I have very few memories of my great-granddad. He was an amazing man. Aw. Aw, that's so sweet. Aw, yeah. That's so sweet. And incredibly just, I don't know, that's a really cool experience to have had too. Alright, let's see. I don't know anything about countries, even though I like this section a lot. I don't know anything about countries, so I'm trying to figure out where the little ones are. I guess I can pick up bigger ones, that's fine. That looks silly. Just Saboteur, like he snuck into enemy camps with wiring and comm lines. That's crazy. I say, do I have all of them now? No, I don't. A lot of little ones that I've just missed. looking to see. I don't know how many, I don't know what the maximum is. That might be it. I think I got them all. He was a saboteur. Love that. I agree. Love that spirit. That's really cool. All right, that's one game down. We got rolled into a Katamari. Now we're on a lunar family vacation. The stars sure are pretty. Ben. And we are now done with our first game today. Katamari Damacy is now fully done. 100%ed for the channel. We did it. Thank you for the hydrate. I love how it selected my bongo cat. There we go. All right, well, that's one out of the games. So here's, I'm debating if I want to do I want to do Celeste? I do kind of still want to play Celeste. I'm not going to lie. I got time. We're really good. We're actually doing really good on time right now. Time for hot water for tea. Lux, I appreciate you so much. I fully forgot until I already completely forgot. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to walk over to my hot water, to my tea kettle. I'm going to go turn that on. And then we're going to attempt, not guarantee I'm completing it, but we're going to attempt chapter 8 of Celeste. So quick BRB, very quick. Behave yourselves. I swear if I get even a single message that makes me think that you guys aren't behaving yourselves, I will make an example out of someone. BRB.